Previously on Nano Machine, our hero's world was shattered by an otherworldly invasion. As the system brought forth an army of machines to reclaim the planet, the enemy closed in, and our hero's existence hung by a thread. They handed out copper medals, but it was all just a ruse, a sickening reminder of the Academy's true nature. You'll all be given direction, but never be told yes. Just the demonic way. Don't get too comfortable. That's when you slip up.
I gave you a chance, Jung Myung back. You will not disappoint me.
For the demonic way.
The Academy's got a way of breaking you, but some just won't crack.
Not everyone will make the cut.
They'll use every trick in the book to keep you in line.
It's fine. No need for that.
Just remember, this is the Academy's game. Don't get too cocky. They'll bring you down a peg. You're not exactly the Academy's star pupil, but you'll do.
Nano Machine activated.
For the demonic way.
Don't get too attached, it won't last. Defense mode activated at the request of the user.
Phew. I won 11.
Alright. Just don't make hasty decisions like that on your own next time.
Yes, Master.
Huh? This conversation feels a bit like a chess match.
Mistimok feels a little better.
This conversation has reached a critical point.
Nano, I know that if you heal my internal injuries, I could be back in no time. But if I were to get better too quickly, people could get suspicious.
Line up into groups.
Oh! For the demonic way. Flash.
The intensity just reached the next level. This is getting intense.
I will now explain the rules of the next examination.
The doubts are creeping in.
Cursed it. Our group doesn't have many students from higher ranking sets.
The clock is ticking.
Join the Hari squad with a sub before the system crashes. Subscribe now. Subscribe now.
Kind? They're the very ones who knocked out the students who refused to leave the premises.
You are all shot.
This is not going to be pretty.
Group Martial Arts Professor, Im Pyong.
Student. Alright, then. What's your question? I think it's going to be me who will be picked as the leader of group.
This is getting interesting.
The leaders of the groups are supposed to be selected tomorrow.
That's the right attitude. Robbie, it looks like you've got a good grasp on what this examination needs. It might be a bit early to do so, but you still deserve praise for listening.
This kid's got potential.
You've got the right idea, student.
Ho, Professor. Do you have another question?
You want to know something, Professor?
Then could I at least know?
Student S internal injuries are rewriting his code, layer by excruciating layer.
We need him back on his feet, now more than ever.
2 weeks? Long, that's right. His internal injuries are so severe, he's going to have to stay here for at least 2 weeks.
The clock is ticking. Y01 Sorich. Goodbye.
Nya? Suck, tisk, tsk.
This changes everything. Student L's Y01 Sorich. Step. Student. Crash.
110 our thump, student, hee. Scratch scratch, your teacher has arrived. Teacher? Suck, broke.
The clock is ticking. Y01 Sorich. Goodbye. E.
Nya? Suck, tisk, tsk. Shape.
Morning's already here, aren't we facing a new day of torture? Student? There we go. Just another test, another drill. He wipes his sweat, ready to dive back in. Pardon, confused, but not surprised. It's like he's expecting a reaction. So, did he really think he'd get a break? Are you referring to, thanks, sir, not the easiest compliment to swallow? Are you sure it's not too early for you to be here, sir? Pressure's building. No, sir. Lie through his teeth or tell the truth. Tough choice. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Forbidden to receive teachings from anyone other than the martial arts professors. That's not fair. Looks like Sir Seepming knew what he was doing all along. No one thought he had it in him. Thanks for your kindness, sir. Pat. What are you doing, sir? Force it on him? You're pushing it too far. Force it? What do you mean? You're going to break him. A refined technique created by my teacher. I get that, sir. Seepming is using his strong internal powers to force open my meridians. But this is just way too painful.
How is this not a death sentence?
This can't be.
And it's not.
Either way, this is perfect.
What does that mean?
With his talents, he'll be able to generate internal power within his lower abdomen in a week.
Analyzing results show his progress will be unparalleled.
Meanwhile, at the new student dormitory, at this academy, strength is everything.
Unidentified student gaining strength at exponential levels.
Since I've proven to be the stronger one, I'll be taking the role as leader of group. Student, Baekji of the high-ranking Pure Kick sect.
In a week, you'll either tap into your inner power or beg for mercy as I carve it out of your lower abdomen.
Whoa, that's quite the threat, Seepming.
It's not a threat, it's a fact.
Got it?
That's a start, at least. Judging by how exhausted he looks, Seepming must have used up a lot of his own internal powers for this.
I should at least be able to endure this. I will develop my own internal powers within a week.
We'll see about that.
Nano.
Here we go.
Machine.
Get ready.
The Great Drill Hall.
Welcome to the training grounds.
Just as I expected.
You're a natural pessimist.
Group S leader should be the heir from the poison sect. But student is their leader?
This is not right. Aura, by the looks of it, they must have had a fierce fight for that position.
These students are not to be underestimated.
Form 5 lines and head to the assembly hall. What a fool. Finch.
He snapped.
Head out. Stomp stomp. 3, 4, museum.
So this is Baekji of the Pure Kick sect, huh? How dare you insult me like that?
Enjoy your silly little position as the group leader. Kleno. 4. I'll make you regret ever being placed in my group.
This changes everything.
The student dormitory. 3.
Anyway, about student, he apparently has to stay in the infirmary for 2 weeks. Finch.
2 weeks. Getting on his nerves isn't going to do any favors for us.
Step. Clench. Ah. Cursed it. 2 whole weeks? Are you kidding me?
The student's frustration is boiling over.
It was the physician's orders, so I'm sure it's true.
There's no way Yeowan's going to be my last patient ever, right? Of course, not as long as student.
It should only take about 3 days for him to heal.
Ha!
Then I'll be back after the afternoon training. I'll leave student in your hands.
I'm going to have to submit a written apology for this.
The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife.
The prisoner is restless, as always.
He's not going down without a fight. Whoosh gasp.
What just hit me?
Something's coming for you.
This is it. Did I?
The Nano Machine's going haywire. I too see he, stay calm, it's okay. Baldy.
Warning, nanotech malfunctioning.
This is getting worse by the second. How?
Critical system failure. Nanobots shut down.
This is insane.
He's not even aware of what's happening.
He's a ticking time bomb. Smack I'm ball act.
Incoming attack. CIA's in danger. I too see he, Baldy, focus.
Memory loss intensifying.
Memory loss. Complete shutdown.
This is a disaster. This can't be.
System failure. Rebooting in.
I've been hit. I too see he. You knew this would hurt, right?
You're not telling me anything.
He's not giving an inch.
Warning, physical integrity compromised.
He's not giving up. I too see he. You can't torture me here.
Torture protocols engaged.
You really think you have power over me?
He's getting desperate. I too see he. Okay, then, torture me.
Warning, pain threshold exceeded.
What's he doing?
What's happening? I too see he. Fush umpe. He's enjoying this. I too see he. He. Don't be a wimp. I too see he. Don't be such a wuss.
Torture protocols failed, see he compromised.
Stab, MMPH. MMPH. Stab.
Please, stop. I too see. Please, please stop. Stab, quiver, quiver.
System alert, see he's nanotech signature compromised.
MMPH.
Finch?
I guess that hurt a lot, huh? You fainted twice.
Now then, let's go for your right hand.
Flinch.
Shake MMPH. Shake MMPH.
Are you ready to talk now?
You should have said so earlier. Bleck.
This guy is sick.
If I continued to let him torture me like that,
I would have ended up handicapped at best.
dual personalities, huh?
It was Moo Gum, wasn't it?
How did you know?
You're curious to know, aren't you?
Fidget. Fidget.
Yes. Sir.
Thanks to the kindness of our amazing group leader, Moo Gum.
One of the martial arts professors comes here every morning to tutor me.
And he told me all the details of which group I'm in and who's in that group. He's just hiding his aggression because he doesn't have the skills to fight yet.
Once he knows how to fight, who knows what kind of chaos he could bring.
They're not getting it. He's a force to be reckoned with.
I gave you a chance.
The system's most abhorrent creation has awakened, and with it, a maelstrom of chaos awaits. The rules are meant to be broken, but this boy's potential is a threat to the very fabric of our world. I had planned to teach him the stances of the dancing butterfly technique in 2 weeks. Now, it seems I'll have to accelerate our lessons. Swoosh, it appears I'll need to adjust my plans. Nano Machine.
Good morning, sir.
Scratch, scratch. Bring it here.
Yes, sir.
This demonic dragon marble is an item made by the Academy, comprised of brown medicinal pellets emitting a pungent smell.
Why yes, sir. Pull.
Judging by your face, you must already know who it is. Who is it?
He's so nonchalant about it too. That's even sadder.
Smack.
No way, he'd never do that.
If you knock someone with internal power that's been trained for less than a year, it's happening again.
Threat level, off the charts.
Then we improvise.
He moved before the thought finished.
W8. That's not possible.
Now we have a problem.
F father's system. W8. He's...
No, he's not.
It's too late. The system's crashing.
I'll try to reboot.
No, Anna. We can't risk it.
It's too late now. Wisp.
Please accept my gratitude, sir. Long Nam Sai have been possible without you. Bao Ha. You're a real lucky kid, you know that?
Indeed I am, kid. Indeed I am. No dialogue, visual only.
I am programmed to help you, Master. Your time left here is pretty short, and this one's going to take a while to learn. So, be prepared. Hee hee hee. I can't wait to see him crawling on the ground like the little pest he is, and stomp all over him.
It's going to be a beautiful day to watch him crush the opposition. We're witnessing the fall of a star, or in this case, a student's hairline.
Where did all of your hair go overnight? Ha 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 ha, cursed him. I can't even get angry either, because he's right next to me.
No way. What? Does that physician not sleep, or what? You're not using that as an excuse, right?
I got up in the middle of the night to attack him, just like you ordered me to, young lord.
But then the physician woke up. He comes from the poison sect, but he put his focus into medicine rather than poison. I can't be sure, but if he's Zhang Yubek's pupil, Lynch, the stage is set, the players are in place, and the crowd is going wild. It's time to put our money where our mouth is. The stakes are high, and the consequences are dire.
High-risk situation unfolding.
We're witnessing history in the making. Folks, stealth sect. Huh? Sounds like a serious business. Hyabong. If for whatever.
What are they even talking about?
Hyabong's trying to get in good with the minor priesthood. Good luck with that, Hyabong. Hyabong. Little sect.
Little sect? That's adorable.
Not now, Arya.
That's one angry dude.
Hyabong's got a mean streak. You'd think he'd be more civilized. Hyabong. By the way, Grab.
Grabs? What's Hyabong doing now? Hyabong, why are you wearing a bandana? Snatch.
Ha! Hyabong's trying to get the best of him. Hyabong. Cursed it. Hyabong's got a bone to pick. Hyabong. Snip Museum, Yeowan, and the rest of those jerks. They all deserve to die. Screw all of them. Wow, Hyabong's got some choice words.
This is insane. Physician Beck, there's no doubt about it. He's born with this talent.
This kid's got it. Physician Beck. These past few days, all I did was show him the dancing butterfly technique steps and fix his stance a few times. Why 3 of them creationicodified fighting form, making it a total of 8. Physician Beck is taking a risk by teaching Yeoan this complex technique so soon. Learning the basics took up a lot of our time. It's the codified fighting form soft dancing butterfly technique, as well as show to manage your internal powers during it. Yeoan is in for a wild ride, and Physician Beck is about to take him on a journey he'll never forget. I would like to teach you myself, but today's our last day. Try holding it. Flincy toss, the weight and balance of the Mad Blade are unlike anything Yeoan has ever experienced. It's light, isn't it? Wang Wu, it definitely isn't as heavy as I thought it would be. Yeoan is marveling at the Mad Blade's unusual properties. Their savior's smile is a thin veil, hiding the true price of victory.
Why are you being so lenient on students?
Conditional victories have a way of biting back.
System online, initiating anomaly protocol.
Sir, I don't understand.
The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. He snapped. No way. Physician Bika, it's beating as if he's been pushed Isla.
Wait, that's not possible.
This changes everything.
Something's off. Reboot sequences initiating. Student, whatever. I'll just let him sleep. Scratch, it's almost lunch, anyway. I need to eat.
He blinked. Twice. What was that? Student clench. The air went tense. Student, the power in my fists.
Threat level, critical.
It's completely different from just 6 hours ago. Student, if he finds out that an untrained body like mine attained this power in a matter of a few hours, the stakes have risen.
Enhancements online. New protocols activated. Student.
What just happened?
Nanotech surge detected. Student, swoosh.
Someone's getting up.
Nanotech surge detected.
No time to waste.
Gasp. What just happened?
Did you just wake up?
And what's this about being ready? SLVRP SWRP,
The door was about to close.
Pat.
He can't let this one slip.
Sob, I already don't have enough patience as it is.
Uncomfortable truth.
If Physician Beck didn't turn a blind eye to Sir Seepming teaching me martial arts.
Welcome to the arena of the strongest martial artists in the land, where the stakes are raised and the unwary fall. The crowd holds its breath as Whisper, the young master from the minor priesthood, takes his place alongside Cheon Yeowoon, the orphan with a sinister reputation.
Now they're really cooking. Cheon Yeowoon's got this.
Don't celebrate yet, kid.
I know we only went over the theories without actual practice, but do you remember your part in the formation?
Yes, Professor.
The real action begins now. Whisper's got an edge.
Critical. Cheon Yeowoon's nanotech signature is online.
And now let's begin your sword training.
Now, stay alert and keep a safe distance from each other.
You're going to need it.
Nanomaterials detected. Nanomaterials spreading.
If we have another accident like last time.
Whisper's reading Cheon Yeowoon's nanotech signature like a pro.
He must catch on quick.
Hold your ears and keep your formation in stances.
The orders have been given.
I might have to take a closer look at him. Formation change incoming.
Switch formation.
This is it, the final showdown.
Shield up.
Make a 3-layer shield formation. Lift, lift, lift.
Maybe that's the key.
Perfect shield. Now let's strike.
Stick your blades out. Swoosh.
And go.
Formation change incoming.
Switch formation.
And counterattack.
Perfect shield. Now let's strike.
Stick your blades out. Swoosh.
The final blow.
Shiver, did he catch on to my plan?
What the hell?
This is it, the end.
Stay frosty, we can take him.
No, I won't run from you.
He's got nothing left to lose.
Shield up.
Make a 3-layer shield formation. Lift, lift, lift.
This is the final push.
Perfect shield. Now let's strike. How did I get flung backwards? Are his internal powers stronger than mine? OCR.
Silence, child. OCR.
He's not backing down. Oh, sir.
He, Professor. Spring Throb MMPH. OCR.
H, how does my foot still hurt? OCR.
You dare question me? OCR.
A smirk spreads across his face. OCR.
You lowlife. Clench, how dare you laugh at me? OCR.
We're about to hit a wall, and I'm not talking about any ordinary obstacle. The very foundations of Yeon's world are about to shatter. Yeon, for the next 3 days, you won't have any free time. You will be doing additional training with me until bedtime.
Threat level, critical.
I won't run. Yeon, you have no idea what it's like to be helpless while watching your mother pass away. Just you wait. Professor, he has no idea what he's getting himself into.
This is it. The showdown. Manhwa.
Then we improvise. Yeon, not him again.
The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife.
Step.
No way. He snapped. That's the infamous 7th young master. See, he who looks like it's gonna get interesting. Rin, don't you know? That's the infamous 7th young master. Ewan, who's that in front of him? He moved before the thought finished. This changes everything. The stakes just got higher. The crowd is going wild. This is about to get intense.
Threat level, critical. Yeon, I guess it's true the people of the stealth sect are all complete fools. Ha!
Something's not right here.
Fragments detected. High energy output. System beep, Yeon, smack at. Rin, cough. Cough.
Enough dawdling around. You're all useless. Move. I'll catch him myself. Rin swoosho. Young lord. Yeon. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. He just unleashed a 7-star technique, and yet, he's still reeling from the impact. The strongest warrior I've ever seen is actually inferior to this one person.
What are you even doing here? Nan, SNOOSH.
Now that I think about it, his agility technique was incredibly fast too. During the first examination, he didn't even show any signs of internal powers. What happened?
Perfect. He's getting flustered, just as I expected. Smack.
MMPH.
Second codified fighting form of the Fists of Stealth, 1,000,000 fists.
Whoosh.
M.
FNOSH.
My level of internal powers still don't stand a chance against him.
And now that he's taken a demonic dragon marble, he must be even stronger now. But I can still hold my ground.
I need to keep attacking. He's using an advanced stance.
No way, that's not even possible.
He may have perfected his codified fighting form. Cough. Cough. I had no idea real fighting experience could make such a difference. 3L.
That's what I'm talking about. You need experience to pull off this kind of fighting.
I'll interrogate you later about how you learned these techniques.
SNN.
No way, he just blocked my attack.
Smack.
That was a solid hit. He's not letting up. Did you see that? He just landed a single punch.
I do -WH, what the hell was that? That wasn't any sort of technique just now.
You like to proceed? Yes, proceed.
Go ahead. Let's see what happens.
So you've learned some punching techniques too, you disgusting vermin? Looks like you've got a lot of tricks up your sleeve. You actually think that worked?
Hasn't he even learned basic?
The memories, They're flooding back. All of them.
Memories? What memories?
Young Lord, you're...
Ah,
He didn't even break a sweat.
This changes everything. You disgusting vermin.
You brought this on yourself.
system malfunctioning.
You didn't even stand a chance.
Not even a single